general has been in execution and governance around all of these schemes. And to the points that you made, while it will help create employment, also alternative, businesses in general, but I think the key to success will be how the government actually implement it on the ground, and govern it. Because we've seen announcement being made in the past for a lot of new schemes, but then on ground the reality doesn't change for a lot of years. Specifically to our industry, I'll bring the attention to the services side. We set up GCCs for foreign firms in India, and we service them from here. One of the things that we see as positive is the rationalization and clarification of the safe harbor. There was, as the earlier gentleman said, there were a lot of ambiguity around which bracket do you fit in vis-a-vis the services that you are providing. And this clarification of bringing a lot of these related services into one basket is definitely helpful, and also clarification in terms of the tax bracket. Although I would also say that a lot of these IT services companies were availing the safe harbor rates of about 14-15%.
Yeah.
This is going to be marginally higher for them. But having said this, you don't have to go to independent consultants to do the study every year. The overall ease of doing businesses is much better. Having said this, I think one thing is still ignored is what we feel is in general the services industry. I mean, a lot of focus on manufacturing and MSMEs. But if you look at the overall export, higher than 45% of the export comes from services. So there were some expectations in terms of setting up, economic zones that focuses on GCCs and GCC establishment, making capital available and rationalizing the overall policies around it. I think that's missed, which could have been, especially for the fact that immigration changes, in the US would have been leveraged by doing investment in this area, which is missed.
Just give me one second about the big announcements. I want to go across to our Budget Day studio wall here. The big announcements that have come, like I said, this is a sort of continuing feature of the Modi era budgets, whether it's physical infrastructure, whether it's focus on MSMEs, focus on R&D, focus on, of course, now in this budget we've seen Semiconductor Mission 2.0 and also rare earths. The big announcement, 20 new waterways over the next 5 years to be allocated, new dedicated freight corridor between Gujarat and Bengal. That again is going to boost your infrastructure spending as well as easing connectivity. 5 new regional hubs to promote medical tourism. Tourism has been one of the underfunded sectors, so I think this is something that's going to push tourism. 3 new All India Institutes of Ayurveda. This government has been pushing Ayush in a big way. So 3 new All India Institutes, just like your AIIMS, now there will be All India Institutes of Ayurveda. A new National Institute of Design, NIDs in Ahmedabad. There's going to be a new one in the eastern region catering to Bengal, Assam, the northeast. 5 university townships in the vicinity of industrial corridors. This has been again a big pain point. There is no match between the skills with which young people come out today from colleges and institutions and what industry wants. This will hopefully try to bridge some of those skill gaps. 1 girls' hostel in every district in the country. There are 700 districts, so 1 girls' hostel will again improve the female labor participation rate. 4 telescope infrastructure facilities to be set up. A new National Institute of Hospitality, again the push for tourism. A national destination digital video grid. Khelo India Mission 2.0 for sports sector for the next 10 years. A development of 500 reservoirs for fisheries. That again is a big plus for fisheries and small aqua industry. Bharat Vista multilingual AI tool for farmers so that they can access farming tools in their own languages. Ecologically sustainable mountain trains in Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal, Uttarakhand, etc. First ever global Big Cat Summit will be held. India will be holding that summit for promoting wildlife conservation. A tax holiday till 2047 to all foreign companies that are providing cloud services to Indian customers, and also for building these massive GCCs for foreign tech firms. Customs duty exemption on 17 drugs related to cancer. That again is a big plus as well. I want to go across to a piece of breaking news that's just coming through. The first political reaction from the leader of the opposition, Mr. Rahul Gandhi. He's just put out on Twitter, on the platform X. This is his first reaction. Falling jobs, youth without jobs, falling manufacturing, investors pulling out capital, household savings plummeting, farmers in distress, looming global shocks, all ignored. A budget that refuses to course correct blind to India's real crises. Most of this is political. Well, but you would try and see that Mr. Gandhi is trying to make a political point about a budget which generally the reaction seems to be there's no big ticket announcement or big ticket complete overhaul. Instead, it is sort of a continuity of previous budgets that we've seen as well. I want to go across to Mr. Pushkarna and to Mr.